Hello everyone, Mr. Rusker here, back with some StarCraft 2 action. Today we have a matchup between our red Protoss. He's gotta be Masseter, and he's gotta be red. And on the bottom left is our blue Terran, his name gotta be DK. And in some previous games, you probably know that DK is a master, or well, one of the favorites in taking out Protosses, because apparently he hates the Protoss. So just a PvT, just a friendly matchup here. We'll see how this is gonna go. And it looks like DK is ready. Gotta be scouted in his enemy's base, and here we go, the rail point. Obviously, gotta be scouted in the wrong direction. And as you can see, this map is really long. So by the time the players get to each other's bases, it's gotta take a while. And it's DK. Yeah, DK is walling himself in as per standard. Got a pile in here for Masseter, and what's gonna be next? No gateways as of yet, so it might be actually saving up for an early expansion, which could be favorable here. And yes, this SCV is already is that he's gone here, and he's got to scout at his enemy's base. And DK is actually wheeling himself in with his barracks, and this is fairly standard for a Terran player. You always want to wheel yourself in and put in an extra supply depot here, or maybe another racks, but putting the racks won't actually make much more sense because your units can be trapped, so you won't be able to go back unless you need to lift your entire building. And here goes DK's SCV, just stand here, putting up a supply depot. And this is actually pretty interesting because he's got to delay his opponent's expansion, maybe not by a lot, but still, the more delay the better. And he's got to put up a second one. However, that probe is actually got to get in. Yeah, yep. Here we go. The sneaky little probe just sneaked in and got to be looking around. However, probe is going to be stuck now since DK is putting up his supply depot. And here we go. The SCV got to chase the probe in, and there we go. Just got to drill it in, and the probe's not fighting back. And look at it. This is got to have a first blood with an SCV taking a little probe, saying, "No, please leave me alone. I'm a good probe. I don't want to be killed." And yeah, there goes. Bang. Got a gateway. We got a subnetic store coming up. So some early stalkers maybe, or cannons, depending on which one he's gonna choose. And DK's already got his gas, so most likely gonna be going for his favorite way of playing. That's obviously his bio heavy. And maybe add some siege tanks, because obviously siege tanks are very good against pretty much any type of unit on the ground. Here we go. DK is actually known to tech up very quickly as one of the fastest Terran players in the Bronze Link at the moment. However, our Protoss player is not so far behind. He's got his webgate technology coming up. He's got a forge as well. So obviously you want that level 1 weapons technology as soon as you can in your Protoss, because that always gives you a lot more damage for all of your units. And what is DK gonna be going for? Most likely gonna be going for steam packs or concussive shells. Put up a second bunker. Most likely gonna be for steam pack, because steam pack is always a must if you're going by heavy. And has Masseter actually seen this depot yet? No, he has not, so he doesn't know that he's actually gonna need to destroy this depot before it. Here we go, infantry level 1's coming up for DK. And the racks in the finish. Here we go, steam packs, and actually we have ground weapon armor for Masseter, so not weapons upgrade, which is kind of unusual, because you always want weapons upgrade as quick as you can to deal a lot more damage. We've got a robotics facility coming up, so we might be actually looking into some immortals or stalkers if we get a robotics bay as well. But we'll see what happens. So nothing happening right now. We're opening some more stalkers, so now we just have 2 stalkers and a sentry. Well, DK is piling up a lot of that double gas, and so is our Protoss player. We got the first Marauder and the second tech lab coming up, so obviously got to be going for those concussive shells as soon as you can, coming up with a third racks as well. Terran infantry weapons 1 is nearly finished. Steam is about nearly halfway. And here go those Marines and Marauders just blowing up. Actually, no, we actually have an Immortal on the field coming up soon. So this is fairly interesting, because even though Immortals are pretty good against heavy units such as siege tanks and Marauders, they're not gonna do so much damage against infantry such as Marines. Coming up with a factory, so obviously getting the factory to put up a stopper or come up with siege tanks. And strange that none of the players has actually taken them naturally yet. Obviously, Masseter's gonna have a bit of trouble here taking out this supply depot first. However, none of them are actually doing it. Put up more gateways for Protoss player, and actually putting up a combat shield for DK. And as you know you need those pretty quickly to give that extra health to your infantry. Infantry weapons level 1. Armor, coming up as well. Another mortal going as well. I'm not really sure why Masseter's going up with mortals so early in the stage, because since you might know that he's going up against a heavy force, you might need Colossus, because Colossus will do a lot of splash damage to all the units, but not Immortals. But we'll see what happens. Got a second engineer bay in armor, and here we go, first command center coming up for DK, so he's going to be transferred to the orbital command center and pushed down into his natural. So we'll see who's going to actually take his naturals first. We got a siege tank coming up in the field, no siege tanks yet. So just for now, just pretty standard gameplay. Not much whipping more stalkers, and actually having the... Here we go, finally seeing that supply depot taking it out. But now he has to wait until... What is he actually waiting for? He's got enough money to actually put in his... No, he's putting up a pylon. I suppose that's fairly well. OCDK needs more supply depot since he lost that one. However, he knows that since his supply depot has been destroyed, that means that his opponent's got to be going for his natural expansion. And actually put up a few cannons, and where are they? Oh, back here. And this is actually a pretty good placement, because those cannons will be able to shoot away any drops that will be coming from the right side or from the left side. However, not from faraway points that you see over here. But still, put up more cannons and not putting up his Nexus yet. I don't know. He seems to be a lot worried that DK might have a big army, and he will actually pretty soon, and tech up as well. He's already got a 2-2, and Protoss player only has 1 for his armor. So armor is not really that important for Protoss players since you have shields. So you always want to make sure you get your damage upgrade first, and then maybe once you have second upgrade for your damage, then put in his armor. But here we go, finally he's putting up his ground weapons level 1, and actually got a robotics base, so might be transferring to Colossus now, if he knows that his models might not be that much of use. We've got a first siege tank coming up, we've got a second siege tank, more Marauders and Marines. So both players right now just not do much, just taking up. This lone observer is just sitting here chilling out, he knows what's going on. However, DK hasn't used any scans yet for it. He doesn't have enough energy, but still, since he knows that versus a Protoss, you always want to scan your base for possible observers. But that just most players do, or some don't. Actually, we got a second factor coming up, and we have a Twilight Council, so we're gonna be going most likely for Blink since we have no Zealots on the field. And that's actually, I wouldn't say that it's a smart decision not having Zealots, because if you have Zealots put with charge, they will do a lot of time damage against units such as Marauders, since Marauders are so slow. But here we go, we have a first push coming up for DK. Infantry weapons level 2 is nearly finished, and his no, he only has his 10 infantry armor 1, so no ground is level 2 yet. So we'll see what's gonna happen here. We've got a mortal and a stock here on the high ground, so mortals will do some damage on here. And got a couple of cannons here, and obviously Masseter is actually he's a bit not scared, but he's playing it very cautiously. And now he's more immortals in the field, and he's actually maxed out, so he needs more pylons. While DK is not maxed out yet, but he's pulling up more supply depots. He'll get infantry weapons armor coming up for DK as well, and yeah, so far he just none of the players have actually engaged each other. The DK looks like he's actually got to be pushing in since he's got it. Oh, and look at that Immortal, 2 shots, and look how much damage it did to the poor Marauder. Over 100, just two. But obviously those siege tanks got a lot more field of view, and here we go. First engage, we got the stalkers, and actually no, there are zealots field not charged. There's Immortals a quick weapon, and there's also over siege tanks on the high ground, and there's Marines and Immortals defending them, and this army just melted away. Look how slow this Immortals firing. Oh, we need to sort this point before the units are up. And here you go. The cannons powered up. No units have been able to get in. Here you go. Taking out this force. Look at the siege tanks. Back. We've got more zealots. However, the zealots will do a lot of damage even though they don't have charge. Here we go. Slicing away this Marauders already out of steam pack. A good place is Marauder slow the zealots down. You still have to kill him. Okay. However, we got the siege tanks on the high ground, and the Protoss player knows about it, and he doesn't want to send his forces in yet into that death ball. Moving him some more stalkers. However, we've got a second army coming up for DK, and DK is in pretty good position. He's already got his 3rd weapons level coming up. However, the Protoss player is coming trans to Colossus, and here we go, the first scan coming up, so he knows there's something going on. Could be another potentially mortal, or actually could be more. Actually, could be Colossus. Which there we go, 2 Colossus are on the way. And obviously, that's actually a good transaction because Colossus will do a lot of damage, especially if they're on the high ground against those units. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Cell legs coming up, and cell legs. Actually, it's a good plan. Going to Cell charge instead of Blink, because obviously Zealots will do a lot more damage in closer range units to Marines, Marauders, even those siege tanks. So right now, those siege tanks are in good position. They can pretty much see everything that around them, and everything's on the high ground. Here we go, thermal lance coming up for those Colossus. You obviously need them. However, DK is got to be going for his 3rd expansion, so he's delayed Masseter by quite a bit. The sword is main force. He took out a lot of probes, so now probes are back now. However, here we go. Look at all what he's stacking up. So many Marines and Marauders, more siege tanks, 2 siege tanks coming up, and those double factories, more barracks on the way as well. 3 infantry weapons. Infantry is nearly finished. Got another tech lab coming up. So here we go. There's a big death ball just rolling. The siege tank need to get sieged up because those units, this Colossus will start. The siege tank need to target fire this Colossus as soon as you can. Here we go. There's a big engagement coming up. Those Colossus are down straight away. This force is just obliterating the stocks, and the cells just melted away. Still, there's 3 siege tanks on the high ground, and instead of just losing one building after another, DK is in a phenomenal position right now. However, we need to target fire those cells pretty quickly. The cells hexing away. That's the one. What's this? Oh, a mule, which is actually pretty interesting because mules will be able to repair those siege tanks fairly quickly. We've got another long zealots, another. The Colossus coming up with external lands is nearly finished. However, we've got more reinforced because there's so many siege tanks that I don't think the Protoss player will be able to handle them. And the Colossus just got a couple of kills and just died. And yeah, DK is actually living up to his name. Masseter's got nothing. He has nothing to mine with. Here we go. GG, well played, and another victory goes to DK. So DK is really coming up to his name with being the master of killing Protoss. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this game, and this has been Mr. Rusky, and we'll see you next time.